pan-fried chicken with cranberry sauce, and it's just a really easy dish if you don't want to go all in for Thanksgiving. And so we'll start with the cranberry sauce. And so you bring the cranberries, you put the cranberries in a stock pot, put in the sugar, cinnamon, add some salt. I like salt a lot, so I'll probably add some more later. A little bit of water. And then we're going to zest an orange and set the orange zest aside as a garnish. And then juice the orange. This is a navel orange, and they're really juicy. They're seedless. They're easy to work with. This orange in particular doesn't have a very good vibrant skin. So if you are presenting this to somebody, maybe buy an orange that is really vibrant for the garnish. But if you don't care, don't waste. So anyway, we bring this to a boil in a stock pot, covered, and reduce the heat to a low simmer. And we're gonna cook that for about 12 minutes. And you can put pumpkin pie spice in here, or cardamom, or ginger, or anything you like. So this has been boiling. I'm gonna reduce the heat and just have a look at it. And you can hear these cranberries popping. You can't in the video, but you can visually see them. They look like that. They're talking to you. You cook them for 12 minutes total, and they look thick like this, and it'll thicken as it cools. So set that aside. You could taste it for sugar or salt. Take out the cinnamon stick, and you can either garnish with the orange zest now or leave it for the chicken. So then we're going to move on to the chicken, and those will be boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And they're so flavorful and so moist, and they're hard to overcook, so super wonderful to work with. So we're going to take off the fat, and really I advise my clients, I advise people, don't dig into this thigh. Just take off the visible fat that you see and anything that kind of flips you out. Here's something I sometimes take it off, and then sometimes I don't. That might be some sort of connective tissue. Not really sure, to be honest. So cut out any blood marks if you see any blood marks or bruises. But then we're just going to salt and pepper them and get ready for the pan. This is a non-stick 12-inch skillet. It usually fits about 2 pounds or 8 chicken thighs. I've got about 1.5 pounds here. 2 chicken thighs each, so for 4. You don't have to add any butter to this just yet. You can, it's delicious with butter, but it does have a lot of fat, so it'll render and cook in its own fat. So I cooked it uncovered on medium-high heat for about 7 minutes. I also salt and peppered the other side before I flipped this. At this point, I'm gonna add a little bit more fat because I want to see just a little bit more in the pan to create a nice bond in the end. I'm gonna cover it and cook it for about another 6 minutes. At that point, we're going to uncover it and flip it again because the brown caramelization has steamed off, and so I want to brown it again. I'm going to bring up the heat, brown that side, and it's done. There's going to be some nice bond in the bottom. You can add some broth, maybe some gravy, whatever. Add some more butter or salt if you want it a little bit richer, and then top it with the cranberry relish. The recipe is at eatsimplefood.com.